Hi guys, it's Dazelle Steele. Welcome back to my channel. I do have different hair. I had to get rid of those extensions. They were hot. So I got the little teeny weeny afro. I'm loving it. Anyway, you guys know I am breaking down The Secret or Deconstructing one of my favorite books called The Secret. Okay, and so today I am going to bring you a fascinating story by one of the authors and speakers. His name is Morris Goodman. Now, Morris Goodman in 1981, March of 1981, actually it's March 10th to be exact, he crashed his airplane and the doctor said he would be a vegetable, that he would just not recover. He had a lot of fractures. And I want to read to you this story because this story really touched me. It's a phenomenal healing story. So he said, my story begins March 10th, 1981. This day really changed my whole life. It was a day I'll never forget. I crashed an airplane. I ended up in the hospital completely paralyzed. And see, I wanted to read the story because I did not feel that my summarizing it would do it any justice. This story really impacted my whole everything. You guys know I'm on a healing journey myself, but after reading this story, I was like, I got so inspired. I'm going to read it. Let me finish. My spinal cord was crushed. I broke the first and second cervical vertebrae. My swallowing reflex was destroyed. I couldn't eat or drink. My diaphragm was destroyed. I couldn't breathe. All I could do was blink my eyes. The doctors, of course, said I'd be a vegetable the rest of my life. All I'd be able to do is blink my eyes. And that picture, that's the picture, he says, that they saw of me. But it didn't matter what they thought. The main thing was what I thought. I pictured myself being a normal person again, walking out of that hospital. And he actually walked out of that hospital the same year on Christmas. Phenomenal story. Wow. And Dr. Ben Johnson says that we're in the era of energy medicine, energy healing is huge. And what Dr. Ben Johnson says, and I quote, everything in the universe has a frequency. Everything. All you have to do is change a frequency to create an opposite frequency. Remember earlier in the videos I talked about the main premise of the law of attraction? Your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings create your frequency or frequencies. And your frequencies create your attraction. Whatever your attractions or attraction, whatever frequency you're on, the highest frequency of love is love, the highest is love. And the lowest frequency is, of course, the opposite of love. And to think, and I thought about this story after I read it, because Morris Goodman said he heard this while he was laying up in the hospital. He heard this little voice while he was on a respirator. This respirator was breathing for him, right? So he heard this little voice say, breathe deeply, breathe deeply. So he said he started taking deep breaths, like while he was on a respirator that was supposed to be breathing for him. He started to breathe and override the respirator. And basically, he weaned himself off of the respirator. And little by little, he said, I want to quote because I want you guys to get the full impact of this story, right? So he said, I was hooked to a respirator, and they said I'd never breathe on my own again because my diaphragm was destroyed. But a little voice kept saying to me, breathe deeply, breathe deeply. And finally, I was weaned from it. They were at a loss for an explanation. I could not afford to allow anything to come into my mind that would distract me from my goal or from my vision. That talk about the power of the mind, and he controlled his mind. So if you're suffering or if you're going through some challenges, your healing is going to start in your mind, what you're telling yourself. And then, of course, he goes on to say, I had set a goal to walk out of the hospital on Christmas, and I did. I walked out of the hospital on my own 2 feet. They said it couldn't be done. That's a day I will never forget. For people who are sitting out there right now hurting, he says, if I want to sum up my life and sum up for people what they can do in life, I would sum it up in 6 words. Man becomes what he thinks about. I'm done. I'm good. No problems for Dazelle here. Man becomes what he thinks about. I'm good. I'm getting chills just repeating that quote. But anyway, it was so encouraging. So I just want you guys to know just what Dr. Ben Johnson said as well, that it's easy to change anything in the world. Just change the frequency. Wow. Go ahead and like my videos. Please share them. Please give me a thumbs up. And click the little bell to be notified when I upload a new one. I will see you in the next video. This is video number 22. Getting close to our 30-day challenge. Getting very close. See you in the next one.